Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, I'm Mitchell. Rising juniors and seniors begin to take control of the campus and their future.
And I'm Jeff. Today's deadline is the deadline for a lot of things and the last goodbye for some familiar faces. Those stories and more next on The Morning Report.
You're watching Wolf TV, your Timber Creek connection. Now, live from Orlando, all of today's news, weather, and information for all of Timber Creek. This is Wolf TV's Morning Report.
For all incoming juniors and seniors, if you are behind on credits, have a low grade point average, or you failed a class, you want to attend summer school with our community school program at TCHS. Summer school schedule is June 11th through July 9th, 3 to 6 p.m. on the main campus. If you're interested, please see your guidance counselor to sign up for a class. Also, for rising upperclassmen, are you short of the magical 300 in FCAD reading? Reading boot camp will be offered during Timber Creek Summer School, both half and full credit. Students will work on ACT Prep as an alternative to FCAD. Make this the last reading course you take. Choose your junior-senior electives instead of being assigned to reading. Sign up with your guidance counselor.
Prom pictures are available in the cafeteria during both lunch shifts. If you owe money on your pictures, and you probably got a reminder about that, you must bring exact change. If you are a VCC UCF dual enrollment student, you will receive a voucher to buy books If you received a voucher to buy books for the second semester, please return those to Ms. Folson in the upper house. If you borrowed them from the media center, please return them. If the books are not returned by today, they will be seen as a senior obligation, and your diploma will be held until the books are returned.
Men's weightlifting banquet will be held May 25th at Golden Corral on Cimarron Boulevard. The evening begins at 6 p.m. All lifters that participated in a meet during the season will be provided dinner free of charge. All guests must pay for a buffet dinner. No one will be allowed to enter to just watch the award ceremony. Please RSVP by Friday to Mr. Bulliard anytime during school, or Coach Harvey after school in the weight room. Now, this is the time to start planning for next year, at least for sports. Anyone interested in bowling next year, please see Ms. Shear for information in the attendance office. Now, Richard, I heard this is your last day as chief meteorologist?
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, this is my last day here at Timber Creek as chief meteorologist, and I hope that we find somebody to do it just as good, and if not better. Today we're looking at 68 degrees with some partial fog possibilities. And then throughout the day, we've got like 79 degrees at 2, the fog, 73, yes. And then throughout the day, we've got 11, 79, 281, and 480 with partial cloud and sunny. And then the radar, we have the flood warning still in effect until tonight. And then we've got tonight 70 degrees with clouds. And then tomorrow, we're looking at stormy Saturdays and stormy Sunday. Now back to you at the desk.
Tonight is the final performance of The Crucible in the Drama 1 classes from Cross Creek. The play will be held at the stage in the Avalon Middle School at 6:30 p.m. We'll be right back after this.
Funding for the Morning Report is brought to you in part by a grant from the Timber Creek Fund.
Don't let this be you. Buy your TCHS beach towel for a discounted price of $20. Buy now.
Buy now!
So go see Mr. Jones in room 509 for your TCHS beach towel.
Nothing to do and nowhere to go. At the end of the day, it's all our stories. From the patio in your part of Wolf Country, you're watching Wolf TV.
Locker cleanout for grades 9 through 11 will be May 27th before 5th period. If you are on Cross Creek, please remove your items before Wednesday and turn in your lock to the attendance office. Also, I don't think there's a din, so now for a final commentary for all of Timber Creek. Here is Wolf TV reporter and production manager Mike Parson.
Thank you, Mitch, and good morning, Wolf Country, for the final time. First, I want to start with some thank yous. Thank you to Mr. Corey Thayer, who basically laid out the groundwork for us here. Thank you to Mr. Samuel Morris, who came down to this lackluster station and turned it into an award-winning powerhouse in just 8 months. Well, that's overstating it, but we have been better than we've ever been, save for a few screw-ups in the new digital era. Thank you to Mr. Wright for believing in us every step of the way. For if not for him, we'd still be having, well, if you watched any time last year, you get where I'm coming from. Thank you to all the faculty that have supported us, whether or not they've tuned in any time this year. Just thank you, everyone, for watching, being friends to us, basically just being here. We've shared a lot together, this year more than ever. We've gave a lot of blood, we've played a lot of sports, we've gained friends, we've lost friends, we've taken you to places no one here has ever been before, places we never knew existed, and we've accomplished things we never knew we could. Indeed, this has been one great year, and today's Timber Creek Tribune is proof of that. Now, if I could leave you with just one piece of advice, it'd be this. Life isn't about waiting until the storm passes. Life is about dancing in the rain. Befitting, knowing the weather we've been having lately. I heard that quote on Wendy Chioji's final newscast last year. She said that there was some story behind it. I'll have to hit her up sometime in Utah to hear about it. That aside, we have come a long way in our lives, not just here in this studio, but our entire existence. But it's not over. Not for any of us in Wolf Country. Even though we will be taking that walk across Amway Arena 1 week from now, life will not stop. This newscast, this television service will continue to serve Timber Creek the best it can. And we know we can trust our friends Lotus and John to keep the standards high. But it doesn't mean we won't check in every now and again. I'll know I'll make time to. Getting back to life, nothing in this universe can stop us from making our own futures. Except us. Mr. Robbins, even though he's away, said that there are 3 types of people. The ones that make things happen, the ones that watch things happen, and the ones that ask, what happened? Take my words as basically a recommendation. If you want to make your mark on this world, if you want something that would make your life worth living, then go for it. Do whatever it takes to go where you want to go. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Life isn't easy. If anything, life is unfair. But life doesn't stop. Neither should you. Yet. Just go do your thing. Treat people the way you'd be treated. Whomever you truly cherish, make sure they know, because tomorrow ain't always a guarantee. Whatever happens, whatever you do, lead you down the path to your destiny, your payoff. And maybe someday you'll look back on these times and you think to yourself, what a ride. The best for you, the best for all of us, is truly yet to come. As I've always said before, whatever you got going, have fun doing it. And as the saying goes, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Guys, it's been nice knowing you, and I wish you well in the future.
That was well put, Parson, well put.
That's all for today, folks. Next time, next week, there'll be a new anchor.
And be sure to catch the season finale of Wolf Country Weekly, mywolftv.com.
Yes, Mike. And join us Monday.